literally put you right there. That I haven't changed since last month. I say last month like it wasn't like a couple of days. Like how many days ago? Last month was 3 days ago. It is 9/3. We're on episode 8. Welcome back, my noble subjects, to the Planter Podcast. I'm your host, Astrid the Magnanimous. The scrumptious, the thick, the monkey swinging on the swing right now. Because my dad installed it yesterday, and I got it for a deal at work. So, yeah. Don't mind me if I'm looking that way. I'm looking at my cats trying to procreate because my boy Pod got his nuts cut off, but my girl's still very horned up, and his instinct in his brain is like, oh yeah, mating ritual. Also, it's gonna piss me off editing, and then I'm like swinging around. This is actually gonna be like not fun at all. It's fun when I'm reading my Kindle like at 2 a.m, but not now. Yes, I got this new little swing, and I think this is going to be the new podcast setup because I honestly had no idea where I was going to do this every time. I kept changing it up, and I might still do a couple episodes here and there in different spots. But for now, this is going to be our home base. This is going to be our one and only station, and it's going to be great, and we're going to have fun. Some housekeeping. Salem is doing fine. Like I said, she's fucking horned up 24/7. It's pissing me off, and it's pissing off my entire household because they will not shut the fuck up at like 2 a.m. They're just like, she's just meowing and making these weird ass like dying noises, and it's awful. Oh my god, who's texting me? The people want to know. Fuck, I can't zoom in. The people want to know. I started my... just taking Snapchats. Yeah, I started my, another class for college, and it's low-key fucking awful. But you know what? What the fuck? I missed my sister's wedding. I literally was running around town like crazy trying to find an outfit, and I did find a cute outfit. Look at this. That shit is cute as hell. After I got that amazing little ensemble ready, I unfortunately found out that same day. I got a notification, and it was like, hey, can't wait to see you guys for the first day of class tomorrow. It was my teacher, my English teacher. I was like, oh fuck. Because I knew my class would start later in that month, but I didn't know it was that close, bro. I didn't know it was that close. So I went on my thing, and sure enough, it was the day after, in which I had to go to first year class. I didn't get that. Shut up, Siri. Shut up. Shut up, Siri. Shut up. You're stupid. Yeah, so it was either I missed a class that I'm only going to take 8 times. It's only an 8-week course, and I take that once a day from 10:20 or 10:30 to 2:20. So it's like a long ass class. So I was like, the first day of school, we're going to get a lot of information on tutoring, on like all these dates in our syllabus, and then whatever. So I'm like, fuck, I think I'm going to have to miss it. And sure enough, I did skip out on her wedding. I got like beautiful pictures though, and they were amazing. I felt so bad. But if I would have missed that class, I literally would have missed the most vital information. Like, we literally had like a lecture and a whole like 2-hour explanation on like what the class is going to be about, and like our textbook, and we went over like this full like concept of I don't even know what the fuck they're called, but I ended up doing all my homework in that entire time period as the bro was talking and I was taking notes. Like, it was kind of an insane structure to a class. Like, they give you so much in like a couple of hours. You had to be locked the fuck in. So feel very bad about that. But you know what? It's okay, because I would have been behind like an insane amount. We learned so much. Hold on, I gotta watch the Snapchat video.
Hello, people of the internet and the Plancher podcast. I'm currently at work doing jack shit, watching the rain. It's very peaceful.
I think the audience wants to know, do you have any words for the Plancher podcast listeners, aka you and 3 other people? Let us know. I'm hiding the face as well. No one's gonna know who this is, but whoever knows the voice knows the voice. What if I do that? Like, I just like ask people to give me a cute quote for the day. That'd be so cool. Mine today would be, not the poems. Not the poems. Hold on, I need to pull it up. I forget her name. Not the poems. It's insane how I'm holding this phone right now. Pinky and a pointer finger. I swear, my internet is preying on my downfall. Oh, I found it.
Your lover, Barin, is harboring Gordon in Aboria, is he not?
No!
Is he?
You're mad!
Prepare for torture!
Confess, and we won't hurt you anymore.
Bring me the boar worms.
No! Not the ballworms!
Well, that's the original. Here's the one that I'm quoting like every day.
Not the boar worms. Not the boar worms.
The boar worm.
Not the boar worms. I gotta watch that. Not the boar worms.
Not the boar worm. I don't know why that makes you laugh. All right, we got another incoming message. I should just have like a telephone.
I'm not saying that out loud in the workspace.
Well, I guess we'll never know. I know, but you guess we'll never know. He's flirting with me, chat. He's flirting with me and it's scaring me. Alright, let's see what our boy Hunter has to say.
Gentlemen, shave your beards and your neck beards. It'll make you feel a lot better. Trust me. Game of Thrones is actually a pretty good show, not gonna lie. Who doesn't like dragons? And 3, Toy Story is an underrated movie. Who doesn't like a cowboy and a space ranger?
You heard it here first, folks. Damn. Thank you, Hunter and Mysterious Lad, who will never knows kinks and... You hear that? You hear that? That's literally freaky ass Salem getting it on with Pod Who Has No Balls. I have to go stop this now, once and for all. Hey! No. You're coming home with me. We're closing the door, and Pod is not coming in here. Oh, and I just dropped my water all over the place. Awesome. No, that's so sick. No, that's like awesome. No, that's like for real the best. You're gonna stay right here. You're not going anywhere. She actually really likes this chair. I'm not forcing her really. She like kind of like scratches at and like chews on it. And yes, I have not touched this cookie. Ow. And she really enjoys scratching at it. And she's putting her freaking butthole on me. I was taking a video of her being freaky. I was not taking a video of her being freaky. I was taking a video because I walked out of the bathroom after taking a dookie, and she was literally like with Pod, and it was crazy. So I like picked her up like I just did, and I was bringing her to my room, and her freaky ass. Ew, Salem, put your butt down. I don't want it. No one wants it. Pod maybe, but he might be your brother or something. I don't know. Don't put your butt on me. Well, I was carrying her and I was putting her down, and she literally, her butthole like scraped on me, and it was wet. That shit was wet, and I don't know what that was, and I don't even want to know what that was. I just wiped it off and went about my day. Now, I'm not going to touch my cookie with this hand. My infected, disgusting, Salem juice covered hand. Even though she's a gorgeous little girl, we need to get her spayed because this is getting out of control. She almost dropped my camera, the bitch. The bitch almost dropped my camera. Oh, and down here I have my goblet. Don't ask me what's in that. I would be incriminating myself. JK, it's a little coffee with a fuck ton of creamer. Because I put coffee in my creamer, if that makes sense. Like, I love my shit sweet. Vanilla sweet, though. This coming winter, I want to actually commit. Now, don't make fun of me, because I know I'm a petite little small girl. Small girl. And it probably won't seem very likely that I can achieve this, but I really want to try this year because for the past maybe 3 years, I've been trying to do this, but I've never been able to keep up with it because it's just way too much and I just get bored of it. Not bored, but I just lose motivation so easily. So this year, I'm making it my goal to actually do this winter, and that is bulk. Now, don't stop. Jimmy, I tell you to stop laughing at me right now. I want to bulk, and then for next summer, I want to have a really, like, actual, like, hot girl summer. So I want to bulk and then cut in the summer. Because I'm not seeing any results by doing the same shit over and over and over, so I need to try something different. And I think that is going to be a big bulk. Not big bulk, like there's no way that I can, get humongous. But like, build muscle. Build muscle. Like some dudes are doing it. Some little Slim Jim, like, stick high schooler boy can. Like, it's so unfair. I always tell people this. Mostly I tell guys. I'm like, it's not fucking fair that you get to be, like, already muscular at the ripe age of 15. And girls just have to, like, actually, like, I'm not saying that guys don't work hard for what they got. But, like, girls have to work even harder to get to, like, your, like, baseline muscle mass, like, and now I'm not a scientist, so I don't know proper words to anything that I'm saying, but I just wish I could take something that would, like, let me have enough stuff in my body to be able to, like, get muscle like that. Like, it's so unfair, and I feel so, I don't even know what I would call that. It's not fair. Like, I've been pretty, like, on the thinner side, like, my whole life. So, bulking and, like, gaining mass and weight is gonna be tough. But, You know, if you put your mind to it, you can achieve anything, you know? That's just, you know how I be. It's just how it be. Not the ballworms. Not the ballworms. Not the ballworms. I love how she says it. I don't know, the way she says it, like, is embedded in my brain.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it
Me,
tonight.
not the boarworms. Not the boarworms.
Not the ballworms.
What are the boarworms? The boarworms are the worms and stuff. You're not the boarworms. Did they say it all sensual like that? Look at it.
Not the ballworms. Also, why am I kicking my leg up? Not the ballworms. And this one I saw on the toilet earlier. I don't know why it made me laugh. I think it's just the way he like moved his legs around and like it made me giggle and laugh. Brain rotted and sick. Brain rotted, sick, and tired of TikTok, but at the same time, safe haven, like, I love it. It's like my favorite place to be. Now, how you think that? I'm asking you. Freaking pumpkin season is coming up, and guess what? Your girl hasn't done in her life. Carve a fucking pumpkin. I have not gutted a pumpkin. I have not gone into the insides, gushy and yucky insides of a pumpkin before. I've never gone in there deep and got them out yet. But we're gonna do that this year. I'm gonna make it my goal and priority and mission to gut a freaking pumpkin. And I need to start thinking of faces. I'm gonna buy so many, like, the little pumpkins, little pumpkins, and I'm gonna make Roblox faces. I'm going to make a classic jack-o'-lantern face. I'm gonna make what should I call it? I have no idea. I don't even know where I put the pumpkin stuff in my Pinterest. I don't freaking know, bro. But yes, a pumpkin carving. It's because at work they finally put out the Halloween stuff in fucking August. We put them out like a couple weeks ago. And it's already getting sold out. Like, what the freak? But I guess people are being productive and doing it early. Not like some people who wait last minute and they're like, oh, maybe I want to do this. Oh, no, Halloween's over, girl. Like, it's been over. And then so within that, there's like these little, the little kits to like carve out pumpkins, and all the tools are in there. Then we have carvable, like, styrofoam pumpkins. We're gonna get real ones in, so whenever those come in, I'm getting some. Because I get a discount, girl. I get a 10% employee discount, and I'm gonna use it. I mean, look at all these plants. How do you think I got them? Lowe's. Look at this chair I'm sitting in right now. Lowe's. Look at this phone. How did I buy that phone? Lowe's. How did I buy everything that's on my body right now? Lowe's. Hashtag loving you. Hashtag moi. Love you, Lowe's. But I also hate you because I work for you. That just sucks. As I was like pointing at this, I was like, give my compliments to the chef. Chef. Fast food restaurant chef. Pouring oil on a predator getting caught at the restaurant. I saw TikTok and it was like, POV, you just watched a predator getting caught at a fast food restaurant, and the cook comes out and pours hot oil on him. Send me that link. I try to look for it. but I couldn't find it on Twitter. And then there was another one. I just went down this rabbit hole of predator catches. And so I went in a rabbit hole, and I saw another one where it was like, POV just watched the predator getting thrown off into an alligator enclosure or something, and he has to like fight for his life against alligators. Like, what the fuck, bro? Now, I'm not saying that it's too far at all. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. Not far at all. But I'm just saying, damn. These are getting brutal by the day. Y'all like my new hoodie? It's a double XL. I got it at a thrift store. And I had this conversation with a coworker and then mystery guy. His name's Mystery Guy. He's like the phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's. He's mystery. We don't know him. I was asking them, like, is it unethical to buy oversized, good quality oversized clothing at a thrift store? Because, you know, a bigger person could go in there, and because little me is like, I want an oversized double XL hoodie that's of good quality, and it has like no marks on it or anything, and it's $5. In my brain, I'm like, well, what if a bigger person who needs a double XL hoodie of good quality for $5 walks in there and now doesn't get to have it because my ass was like, no, it'd be so cute, like oversized. Like, is that unethical? Or is it kind of like, you know, I mean, it's a thrift store. You can make the argument that, like, well, it's a thrift store, like a first come, first serve kind of a thing. But I don't know, something in me is kind of like a little, because growing up, even now, like, my mom doesn't like to shop at, like, name brand places. She'd rather go and spend hours at a thrift store to get, like, a good deal and stuff, which, you know, still, like, in me, some part of me is still like that. I mean, clearly. And so I'm like, there's a lot of people that can only afford to go to thrift stores, so it's kind of, I feel wrong for it, but at the same time, I'm like, a good deal is a good deal, and I found it first. Type, like, in a selfish way. That's how I see it when I buy stuff that is bigger, like t-shirts and hoodies. So let me know if that's, like, you know. But, like, I see, like, everybody, not that I'm like, well, everybody does it, so I'm gonna do it too. Like, you see everybody being racist, you're gonna be racist too. I'm not hopping on that trend. I'm not trying to hop on that trend, but, like, not the racist trend, but, like, the trend of, like, going to thrift stores for the aesthetic of it type thing, when you could very much afford, like, to go to a normal store and get, like, your size type thing. I don't know, it's a weird, like, line between affordability and aesthetic, and then being able to say that it's, like, thrifted type thing. Like, I still have stuff that I bought when I was, like, in middle school, and I still wear them, and they're bigger too. Let me know your thoughts. Oh, I had so many, like, Game of Thrones theories in my head that I want to talk about, but I forgot them. I literally watched a 7-hour, call me a nerd, but I watched a 7-hour iceberg theory of Game of Thrones. And I can't remember one thing. Here, we can go down the list. Or very, you know, very quickly go through it. A Song of Ice and Fire theory iceberg. If you're currently watching or are going to watch Game of Thrones, I'm going to put a timestamp here to skip to, because I'm probably going to be talking about this. Jon will marry Sansa. I mean, in A Song of Ice and Fire, that's not the craziest thing that we've seen. Like, I mean, cousins. I just learned that, well, I haven't read the books. I have the books literally, like, right there. You can't see them, but they're right there. I recently learned that the books only go up to when Jon Snow gets stabbed by by Ollie, the Night's Watch men who, betrayed him. And so the book's left on a big ass cliffhanger. Like, I didn't know it was like that. So people are saying that, like, oh, is he gonna come back in the books, whatever. I think he has to. I think he has to come back. And will it be by the red woman? I think so. I think there's if in the books it's true, because this is also not confirmed if Jon Snow is Rhaegar and Lyanna Stark's son. So the prophecy of Aegon Targaryen the 7th is true or not. Gabriel, they were getting freaky.
What? Being freaky?
Yeah, I left the bathroom and he was literally on top.
Yeah, they were doing it.
Freaky ass fuckers.
Podcast at this hour?
I know.
You're drinking milk or what?
Yeah, I'm drinking whole milk.
What's
Coffee.
going on with the cookie?
I thought there was no creamer, but I went into garage and I was like, yes.
Creamer, I barely know her.
Well, I only have 40-something minutes left of recording, so. Yeah, I redid this entire side of my room yesterday. But if the prophecy is true of, like, the prince that was promised and all of that, I believe Jon has to come back. Winds of Winter is set to come out. I mean, it was promised like a long ass time ago. So, they said it was gonna be out in 2015 and 2016. Damn, the pressure though, like, of one story version with the show being out, and then now you have to make something even better because no one liked the ending that David and Dan made. That's kind of fucking TBH. Is The Winds of Winter almost done? The book is at least 75% done. Girl, it's been so long. Since 2015, that's like 9 years? Yeah, I need to get to reading the freaking books. One theory on Reddit says Ramsay Bolton was a double agent working in deep cover for the Starks. But fucking Roose Bolton stabbed Robb Stark at the Red Wedding. That doesn't make sense. And that was like the book adaptations, like, seasons. Sir Gregor Clegane had PTSD from the Mad King. It is not unlikely he and the Hound could have been in King's Landing during the Mad King burning people, given they are military men. Perhaps that's how the Hound really got his burn marks. After witnessing what happened, he got PTSD, which is why he goes around killing and burning people alive to cope with it. He was obviously normal beforehand to have become a knight. The reason the Hound knocks himself with Gregor Clegane into the fire at the end is because it's the worst possible death for him, given his fear of fire due to the Mad King. That actually makes a lot of sense. Well, it was by wildfire that the Mad King would burn the Visilians. He would kill the Visilians and all the people in the town and all the people in the town square. No, that makes actually a lot of sense. Because, like, I feel like scars, like, that deep that the Hound had wouldn't have been that, like, over time, as he was growing up, they would have faded away, kind of. But they were really prominent in the show. So that makes actually a lot of sense. That he got him later on. Khal Drogo didn't mean to kill Viserys Targaryen. He expected him to be immature. Oh! He expected him to be immune to fire, hence the molten crown, and was just messing with him. I'm sure he was horrified when the guy actually died, or disappointed and felt lied to. It didn't help that Viserys kept stating he was a dragon. Yeah, but that's hot gold. It's not fire. Like, Daenerys, well, actually, Daenerys said she was holding the dragon and she didn't get burnt. I guess it wasn't really fire. That's it. Interesting. Did he die in the books? I don't know. See, I need to get into the books to, like, really know. Also, Catelyn don't get me started on Catelyn like Tully or Catelyn Stark, because she was like a S tier Karen. Like she was actually like the worst person ever in A Song of Ice and Fire from the show. Now I don't know about the books, but the show, because she was literally just like, apparently she was like a blue balling at a Stark into like doing stuff for her, like the John thing. She didn't want to see John, so she had him like he got like sick or something, and then what the fuck am I saying? Littlefinger is secretly one of the children of the forest. What the flip? Littlefinger is described as being small of stature. He himself says that as a child he was quite small. What if he meant that literally? Like he was a children of the forest. A children of the forest? A child of the forest? Okay. Like presenting himself, for example, as a member of etc., etc., etc. Anyways, this pretty much proves he is one of the children of the forest, or maybe this descendant from them by children of the forest plus men mating. What the flip? So he's a freaking hybrid of the children of the forest and real men. Jaqen H'ghar had the face of Valar Targaryen. Who the frick is Valar Targaryen? Someone said Arya and Wave are the same person. Don't at me. Don't ask questions. Just take it. The faceless men killed Roose Bolton and Walder Frey. Likely Arya Stark, Ramsay legitimately believes his father was poisoned by his enemies, but nobody dares ask him about what happened out of perceived fear. It's not far-fetched given Arya's rampage. Low-key, that would work. That would make sense. I'm just saying that would make sense because I have literally nothing to say but like what I know from the show. I'm telling you, when I read these books, you guys are not gonna hear the end of it. Your ears are gonna bleed. Did Roose Bolton lie? At the end of the Red Wedding, right before Roose Bolton stabbed Robb, he says the Lannisters send their regards. However, it seems extremely unlikely that any of the Lannisters would. Also, when would they have had time to send their regards? Did Roose Bolton lie? Well, in the show, I'm telling you, in the show, Jaime Lannister told Roose Bolton, or not Roose Bolton. I don't remember if he said it to Roose Bolton or to that one guy who chopped his hand off. I don't know, but he was like, "We'll send Robb Stark, send Robb my regards," or something, or tell him that we send our regards or something, and he took it literally. It was like, the Lannisters sent their regards. Oh, that was... Don't get me started on the Red Wedding. That was the first time I like cried about something on the show. It's crazy. It's crazy. I need like a short and sweet thing. I don't need an essay. I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I can't read, bro. Oh, in the show theory. Okay. Explanation for the Knights of the Vale not being spotted by the Boltons in the show. So, at the Battle of the Bastards, people were saying, like, how did the Boltons not see the Knights of the Vale coming in with their giant army? Like, how did they not clock that? It says on here, at the timestamp, whatever, they, like, linked the video. Littlefinger reveals that Robin Arryn, that he has a falcon for him. Perhaps some of the falcons were released to kill the ravens, sending messages to Winterfell? It's a stretch. The writing is kind of bad. But it would be possible that they killed the ravens and created a route where they wouldn't be detected. Makes sense. Not that one, I believe. Mance Rayder wasn't a free folk. He was a hippie idealist. Idealist? Theory is that Mance Rayder isn't a free folk, rather he is a hippie idealist who comes from the south. For the start, his appearance is described as being as follows. Mance is a slender man of middling age. This, however, is not how many of the wildlings would appear, being a more rugged and hardy people. Being slender beyond the wall is a bad thing due to how cold it is. According to Celise Florent, Mance's parents were what? It goes into a full deep dive into this shit. Mance Raider, I mean, literally they say in the show, which again, could be different in the books. But in the show, it says that, like, he was talking to John, and he was like, why did you leave the Night's Watch? Because apparently Mance Raider was in the Night's Watch before, and he became one of the free folk because he wanted to end the whatever it's called. He wanted to end the war between all the wildling tribes and whatnot. And he did. And he became the leader of them, and then Bro got killed because he had too much pride in his thing, but John gave him mercy with an arrow. So hoorah, Mance Raider. I'll have some more theories prepared next time, but that's all I got for theories, because I don't want to be here all day. I got work in a couple hours. I want to go edit this real quick. Some parting words. Go watch Game of Thrones. I recommend it every fucking time. And then go read the books if you are able to read. If you cannot read, like Mystery Man, then I'm probably going to read it to him. And sing him a lullaby while I'm at it. But yes, I want to show you my books, actually. Oh, look at this cute little book that I have. It's called Trees and Shrubs, and it has I got it for $5 in a store in Houston, and it has little leaves, because it has pictures of leaves to find in a forest, and someone actually got the leaves on the freaking page and left them in there. So it's sealed off with a rubber band. But these, ow, my hand. These right here is the golden, what would you call it? I don't know what you would call it, but these are actually heavy and my hand is hurting. I really want to get into them. They're so little though. Look at these little books. I actually got these at work. Not at work, but like someone got them for me for Secret Santa. Because I just put on the thing like my favorite drinks, my favorite snacks. It was like this sheet that had like, what's your favorite blank? What's your favorite blank? And I put everything, and at the bottom I was like, what other kind of things would you like socks, gloves, something. And I was like, anything Game of Thrones related. And Miss Betty, this sweet older lady, got me the whole damn set. And it was right before Christmas break, so my parents had already gotten me a set of books. Exactly like this. It was a small version too. It was like all of these. And I then exchanged the one that my parents got me for the Fire and Blood book, and also A Little Life that I still need to read. It's over there. But thanks, Betty, for getting me literally every book that I've been wanting. But yeah, look at these cute little books. We got A Game of Thrones, the first one. We got A Clash of Kings, which is the War of the Five Kings. This really is the War of the Five Kings altogether. And then A Storm of Swords. Then we got A Feast of Crows, where I believe this is where the Red Wedding happens. And then at the end we have A Dance with Dragons. And this is like an old copies. They're like, I think she might have actually found these at a thrift store or something. But I still love them, Betty. Like literally, you're my favorite coworker ever. And she's really sweet, and she says hi to me all the time. But they're like the cutest thing ever. They're the size of my head. Not even. But I do want to get like the big leather copies of these, just because they would be sick. And I'm gonna go and make a little vlog later this week, maybe. And I want to make the DIY dragon eggs. You basically get a foam egg shape, and you put pins in it, like all around, and then you spray paint it the color that you want. So I'm going to do a green, a yellow, and a red for Drogon, Viserys, and Viserion, and Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal. How did I forget Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, bro? That's so embarrassing. I apologize. Here's my official apology video. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to forget your names. I'm gonna do better next time. I'm gonna reflect on this moment and grow from it, if you will have me. But that's all I got for you guys today, and thanks for watching, if anyone does watch this. I'm gonna go ahead and go edit. I have a lot of homework to do, aka a lot of editing, because I have an edit class now, and it's getting serious. And I'm getting scared. Ta-ta. Not the bullworms. Not the bullworms. Ah, my finger. Not the bullworms. Not the bullworms. Bullworms.